Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Dredge. I'm your Game Master Darius. Last week we left off, we had left the volcanic area for the time being, because things kind of suck there. And I'm not sure that there's a better reason. I could probably say so. But we've got a couple of sub-quests, side quests. One I'm working on is currently just grabbing a bunch of fish for this dude who's very into eating their hearts. You know what? To each their own. Hello, dude. I return with your prize. Again, they rip into the flesh of the fish, drawing out its heart. It's consumed as quickly as the first. Almost fulfilled. Snake mackerel. Forget what the snake mackerel is. I know I've picked them up. They're also coastal. Snake mackerel at the Devil's Spine. Right. North it is. Ooh, sailfish. Now one of these days I'll figure out what the hell sort of abominations they made of the sailfish. Does not appear to have been this day. Ugh. Oh, I plumb forgot to double check what it was. Have I already caught you? Yes. I plumb forgot to double check whether or not I have collected all the flags. Yeah, it's fine. And there's my snailfish. Or snake mackerel. And immediately back to the south. Dar, do you just not like interacting with new areas? Partially. But it's also because I'm kind of interested in what this dude's going to give me. Whale! Another big blue. Might be the same big blue. Small ocean. Almost fulfilled. The fish has barely left her hands before splintered nails begin peeling at its scales. The heart is extracted and devoured. Their head tilts upward to look at you. They take a book from inside their robe and hand it over. Hunger sated, now I wait. They cross their arms and appear to fall into a deep sleep. Haggling and bartering. Find more oh god. I hate it when it's one of these kind of quests where it's like, oh hey. Do this. And it's just a question mark of how many more you even need to bother with. It's always annoying. Damn it, I'm kind of annoyed because I know I've seen silhouettes of the oarfish. Haven't I already lured this thing? Kind of wish it'd stop being interactable when I fully loot it. I'm not entirely certain where the hell I'm going anymore. Hey, you're a new one. Moonfish. Brilliant glinting scales give this fish its name. Uniquely, it's the only known warm-blooded fish. As I've said before, and I'll say a million times over, fish are weird. What we'll call this. Oh, this is the photographer, ain't it? You are undocked next to an old rowboat. Somebody is here. He's hunched over by the campfire, muttering to himself. Oh. Oh! The old mare.
Did you throw it back?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The book!
I think you've mistaken me for someone else.
I'm not seeing things. It's really you, isn't it?
Who do you think I am? Turns away, wringing his hands. He speaks to the fire.
It was him. Him and his dad and wife. They dredged up that old book with something cloaked in fog, followed it out, right through the boat. Boom!
Man makes crude explosion noises and motions wide with his hands, still talking to the fire, as though pantomiming a story to the child.
It spoke. Said it was coming for our breath, that we couldn't be needing it soon. The darkness crashed down. An age later, some of us washed up on the shore, and him, still clutching that book. Throw it back! We cried as the fog rolled ashore. We thought surely it can still be undone.
What book?
Silver and crimson, the book covered in her blood.
Not making any sense.
Throw it back!
Man closes his eyes tight as he holds back tears. His voice falls to a whisper.
Please, the lighthouse keeper. She knows where it came from, where it needs to go.
Tell me more about this book.
Silver and crimson, silver and crimson.
He rocks back and forth, staring through the flames. What do you know about the fog?
It cloaks that calamitous thing. It's evil, haven't you felt it?
What does the lighthouse keeper have to do with this?
She saw it all that ruinous day. Ask her, beg her, tell her
He trails off, his face collapsed in sorrow. I'm not terribly surprised I didn't find this dude out in the middle of the ocean. Nope, yep. I think once the panic gets its grips on you, you're doomed to suffer it some. Alright, I just want to turn in the fish I got so far over here. No. Gotta love how it looks like I'm gonna crash right into the place. Fresh, stale, fresh. There's really not much point in grabbing the who's it? Think more what's it? Is there? Oh, part of the odd. Explosives, just in case. And that's the jet engine done. Now I just need to research the nets, because nets are quite literally the only thing left. Got 99 days. Well, I suppose I could go and see what's up with the lady. First though, let's double check the researcher, see if she has anything else for us to do. Hello. What do you need? Doesn't seem to have anything for us. Probably could double check some of the other places. No. Oh, I didn't. For some reason I thought I had more bait. Abyssal. You know, I was fairly certain that the oarfish were an abyssal thing. Might have ended up being a Hadal thing. God. I really do wish that there was an easier way to tell which one was what. That's a new one. Is it? No. Corrupted scales and bulbous eyes like nothing you've ever seen before. It's probably true. Yeah. I'm not sure why I'm trying to go for the ones I've already gotten a billionty of. Well, that. No, at least the brakes aren't that bad on this thing. Fish. I swear one day I'm gonna come back and this guy is gonna be just covered in bad pustules. What is it? What do you know about the Silver and Crimson book? She shudders at the very mention of the book. You're really asking me after all this time. You know it must be returned. She looks at you with deep pity. You have to move on, for her sake as well as yours. Take control, be rid of that thing once and for all. Would it be a good idea to talk to the dude, be all like, hey, the book, elder chores, all that fun stuff? Tell me more about this book of yours, sir. Which book? This one here. With a wry grin, he pulls a dusty tome at the nearest shelf and glances at the cover. There's really not much to be said of histories of the Grey Isles. It's more of a chore. Don't play dumb. You know which book I mean. Play dumb. Your hypocrisy is wearying. I suppose we must go through this rigmarole yet again. The Book of the Deep appears in his hands, sheathed in its dirty crimson jacket. Go ahead. Ask us. Where did you get it? Sparkling dust motes hang in the air between you. Don't you remember? You were there. The air around the book begins to pulse rhythmically like quickening heartbeat. So was she. Who? You wanted to forget. Begged me. The room bristles. This is what you asked for. Give me the book. The words hang in the space between. Won't change a thing. The book is ours. Closer. Take a step closer through the crackling gloom. The collector lurches forward in response. What can you possibly hope to achieve? Take it. You strike out with your right fist, punching hard into the jaw of the collector. His face shatters and falls to the ground. Ah. You're pathetic. The Book of the Deep is in your hands. Understand this plainly. Before you sink us into despair, I know how to bring her back. It's all right there in the pages, and now you've seen its power firsthand. We wield the power to release her from slumber. We can undo everything, undo what you did. Do I throw it back? I have the book. It's not telling me if I can do a thing with the book. I say as I nervously just do some of the regular game mechanic-y stuff. Where do I even toss it back to, dude? Do I throw it back in? I have an idea where I could throw it back. Yeah, nice try. Haggling bartering is done. Bartering? Bartering. Where am I going? What am I doing? I don't quite know. Anything for you? No? I suppose I'll go to the lighthouse keeper. Hi. I have the book. You've had it this whole time, have you not? It doesn't matter. Make the most of this window of lucidity. Now is the time to act. Do you still remember where it happened? That gloomy darkness behind the bay. When you are ready, I'll point the way. I'm ready. Warning, you are entering the final phase of the game. Your progress will not be saved from this point onwards. Sure. One more time. Your progress will not be saved from this point onwards. Are you sure? You must wait until night is thickest, until the ocean is as it was all those years ago. Lovely. It's time. I'll point the way. Follow my light. Go and do what's right for her. Throw it back. Well, as seems to be usual for the Elder Tourer, it's very much tells you what the hell's going on all of a sudden. I think I get it. I don't know what the final phase of the game involves besides going to this light area. This is the place. Throw it back. The book struggles in your grasp, its weight somehow shifting from side to side, silver ribbons flailing pathetically against your fingers. You hold it high above your head, a low groan rumbles from the book, echoed by another from the depths. You throw it into the foamy water. And that was Dredge. That was definitely one of those endings I think that would have been a lot more clear had I fully explored more of the area. And like, I don't know, sometimes it seems like some of the quests appear only after you've done certain things. So like, you know, Cat Stephens. Sorry, I was reading some of the names. Like, I didn't know that dude was there. I didn't know the other dude was there. The one with the fish. I suppose they were kind of pointing me, hey, behind the town and whatnot. But the thing is that I was thinking far more literal, like right behind the town. Didn't seem to be right behind the town. But yeah, good lord. Okay. Sorry, I'm processing this. This was rather sudden, I will not lie. I 100% did not realize that was going to be like an ending thing. Hopefully, I should be able to just load up the game and continue from where I was. And I kind of plan to. So, from the like 10 minutes worth of plot thing I understand, apparently my character had lost someone at sea and was using the eldritch magic and whatnot in order to try to bring her back. Only, you know, I guess lost his mind and tried to put it like it was dealing with that collector guy. And apparently the mayor was there, the lighthouse keeper was there. I don't know. Well, I'll poke more into the story as I play more of this, because I do want to play more of this. This ending, I don't know. Like, how early could you have found the old mayor? Should I talk to the new mayor before I talk to the lighthouse lady? Man, I don't know. That's one of the things, I suppose, about Eldritch Horror that is honestly one of the more terrifying things. You never fully understand what is happening, what's going on, basically until the end. And even then, there are questions. That said, the way that I approached the story was very much a, oh hey, final 5 seconds sort of a thing. Well, not 5 seconds, but you know what I mean. Old man tells me, hey, throw it back, all that fun stuff, and I'm just like, what? I did nothing. What have I done? Because I came into this apparently thinking that my fisherman has never been here before, when he has. But now the fog is cleared, and I don't know, maybe there's an ending where I can just not, you know? I very much gotta see if there are other endings to this, though. Because I'm invested. As much as the volcanic area seems like it's going to be ass. Okay. Really quick. Mechanics-wise. I love the minigame mechanics. I'm not necessarily good at them, but hey, they work pretty damn well. The RNG of the aberrations is going to suck if you want to fill out the entire encyclopedia. So that's going to be a thing. I don't necessarily like the fact that the world won't pause when you are not moving, because it kind of, like, if you're not moving, you're more than likely trying not to have time go fast or have time move. So to have it so as you have to move in order to dodge like monsters and whatnot, I understand to add a little bit more action to it. I don't like it considering everything else is based on your movement. So that's kind of bogus. And I'm an idiot, so when it comes to some of the puzzles, it's a little hard to figure out what the hell I'm even doing. I say puzzles, I mean more the lines of quest lines and shit. Yeah, I'm going to continue playing this. But now I have a little bit more of an indication of what it is that I'm doing as this character now. The fact that he's kind of tricked himself into doing all this in order to, you know, apparently get back his wife, his girlfriend, his... I'm not sure. I'm definitely intrigued. And I'm going to see that part to the end at the least. Dredging the depths. And there we go. And it should just bring us right back to the start. Or not the start, the... Yeah. Nothing else to ask you. Man, though, that is not an ending I saw coming. I'll say that for sure. 100% was not seeing that coming. And I want to see what the other ending is like, if there is one. I'm assuming that there is one, considering, you know, there's a whole other quest that's based around going to the goddamn volcanic area and being all like, well, terrible abominations from the deep. So at the least I want to get over here before I call it an episode. Maybe I'll toss down a couple of crab traps. You never know what we're going to find in the depths. Not to mention we got this crazy cult going on over here. I'm not going to enjoy this red tint for as long as it red tints. I guess it makes sense that I was at the end of the game. It's just I was not expecting to full bore be at the end of the game, you know? But I suppose I got some stuff to do in here. And, yeah. God, that is an ending. I was not expecting that to be a thing to happen as rapidly as it had. I suppose that's one of the other things with Eldritch Horror, though, is that once the truth starts unraveling, it's kind of hard to keep it from unraveling, and it just kind of keeps going until the end happens. Whether that's, I don't know, the character going insane or deaths happen rapidly. So I can only imagine that the fog is not bringing something particularly nice to the Morrow and everywhere else around here. But I'm gonna go ahead and call an episode here. When we return, we're going to continue this little insanity, see how far it takes us. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you're all enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying playing it. And as always, I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers.